All right, have and have not fans, you know what time it is? Another theory. Now, this is a theory that was broken down on one of those Instagram live streams that I've been doing over the past couple of days. First off, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I don't want anyone to miss out whenever I post new content on the channel. Secondly, take a moment, go to the description of this video. There are links to all of my social media platforms from eBay, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook group, Facebook page, everything have and have not related. Now, this video, my gosh, let me just say first off, we know for a fact that the Malones, or specifically Mama Rose, owes Candace a favor. She even wanted to talk with Candace face to face after, you know, Warlock was killed in a restaurant and Mitch came to the car to talk with Candace about it, but she said, no, I can't see her because of the last time, you know, when I got abducted by the Malones, they had me underneath the restaurant in the basement for days. I heard people walk around on top of me and whatnot, but yeah, I can't do it. But Mitch was like, okay, man, my family, they are really serious about when it comes to owing favors and giving thanks. So yeah. But the thing is, when Benny borrowed the $45,000 from Vinny, the only reason that it was done was because of the fact that Mitch brought up the point that this is Candace's brother. And then Benny, the conversation went over his head for good reason, because he wasn't aware that Candace knew about these Malones. So Vinny was like, okay, well, we owe her a favor. Here you go. So unbeknownst to Candace, the favor that the Malones owed her, or Mama Rose, that was used up when Benny took the money. So as far as I can tell, the Malones are no longer in Candace's debt. There is nothing that they owe her due to the fact that the favor that was, let's just say, her coupon with the Malones was turned in by her brother without her knowing about it. So I always theorize that there will come a time when Candace is going to need that favor, but it's going to be done with. She won't even know that it was utilized. But the person I was speaking with on Instagram did make a good point that, you know, Mama Rose and Candace, they might talk and there'll be understanding, because to be fair, you know, Candace didn't even know what was going on. But if news get out that Benny or her brother was the one that killed Vinny, which he didn't, then all bets are off. She's going to be screwed. Now, you're probably wondering, Jeremy, why are you even making this video? Now, it comes down to Jim, because in the next episode, Sugar Mama, it seems like Erica's going to be eavesdropping from the bedroom while Jim and David are talking, and Jim is pretty much yelling. He's just going off about the fact that Candace took Wyatt's inheritance. Is like, this time I'm going to kill Candace. So I'm guessing that maybe, just maybe, the next day, or maybe that same night, if Erica can get alone, Candace is going to call her up explaining the plan to break David's heart. But then Erica's going to say that, hey, you know, this guy Jim Cryer came over to the house and he was talking with David about something about you stealing his son's inheritance and he's going to kill you. So also look at the fact that she's going to get revenge on Rocky because RK snitches saying that Rocky gave you up. So I'm just guessing that with this line of enemies, that the number of enemies of Candace are simply increasing with each episode. So maybe it'll get to the point where her back's against the wall and she needs to call in the favor to Mama Rose to potentially eliminate Jim. That goes back to what I said earlier about, even though her favor with the Malones is taken care of, remember, Jim isn't on good terms with Mama Rose to begin with. You know, she is pissed off due to the fact that him getting Warlock out of jail is what got her grandson shot at. So at the beginning of the season, Jim and David were trying to figure out how to get back on Mama Rose's good side, and they were planning to do so through her grandson Mitch. So I think that maybe if Candace needs to get rid of Jim before he gets rid of her, she might call up Mama Rose and figure out a plan. But to be honest, I don't believe she even has the Malone's phone number. Oh yeah, she has Mitch's phone number, and Mitch is how everything got organized. So yeah, she might call Mitch. And Brett Davis, in the Instagram live that he and Priscilla, aka Erica, because they're a couple, they did a live stream together yesterday on Instagram, and it was revealed that Benny and Mitch are going to have a falling out, meaning that those two probably won't be friends anymore, which could mean that, you know, Benny will get blamed for what happened to his uncle, and possibly the guy that's shooting with the gun. Maybe he gets shot himself, so it doesn't look too good for Benny. So maybe with that in mind, you know, Candace will call up Mitch, and then she'll find out about what Benny did, allegedly. And then when it comes down to it, the Malones are going to be on a warpath there. So there's no, you know, this video is about Candace getting the Malones to get rid of Jim. But with the Malones on the warpath because their own blood was spilled. This isn't, remember what Mama Rose was willing to do just because her grandson was shot at? Now that one of the Malones are dead, well, one of the Malones is actually dead, who knows how many people are going to die? It's crazy to think about, because we're all concerned about, you know, is Melissa going to die? Is Justin going to die? Is he going to kill somebody? What about Wyatt? You know, is he going to commit suicide? Is he going to kill himself? You know, or somebody else he says he wants to kill his parents. What about Rocky? What about Benny in his current situation? We keep thinking about that, but we seem to be forgetting that the Malones are probably going to cause a war, because remember, Sandy Malone told Mitch, is like, wait, are you trying to get a war started here? No, I was trying to prevent one. And now they're going to blame it on the black kid, and because one of their own are dead, that war is going to be here before you know it. So maybe that war or that bloodbath might occur before the end of this season. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that Candace might actually call up Mama Rose to get rid of everybody that's coming after her? Because remember, not only is Jim going to be after her thanks to Oscar, thanks to Rocky giving up Candace, but remember that Landon is behind the scenes trying to make sure all of her schemes fail. So there's no telling how many people are going to be coming out of the woodworks to get Candace. So just like Jim did back in season, was it 3 or 4, when Jim called Mama Rose ordering a bloodbath, who knows if Candace will try to do the same thing. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. This should be an interesting discussion. And as I said before, if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining in. I hope you hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you soon.